My name is Dryden Geary and I am the Director of Marketing with TitanHQ, a cybersecurity vendor in the MSP space. TitanHQ's mission is to become the go-to cybersecurity platform for all managed service providers globally, in particular managed service providers who work within the SMB and low enterprise markets. Third-party review sites have become extremely important in go-to-market for a number of reasons. And interestingly, I started my career in B2C, and very early in B2C, I began to see the power of reviews. So if we go back to very simple things like Amazon reviews, review of a hotel. I worked in the toy industry for 8 or 9 years. It was important. If a mum is buying a toy or dad is buying a toy for their child, they began to look at reviews and it became this really important thing. As I transitioned into tech, I saw that there was a migration from B2C reviews into B2B. So the user habit of someone looking up a hotel and saying, wow, this got a 5-star review, I'm very happy to go to this, it was moving into B2B. So instead of looking at maybe traditional mechanisms such as your gardeners and your foresters, customers were really, really happy at a high end to read reviews from their peers. And very early in the day, we pivoted heavily into peer review sites. And then the big question was, who are we going to partner with? There were a couple of key areas for me with PeerSpot that really made us make the jump to partner with PeerSpot. So I look at all partners and fundamentally I say in a greedy way, is this partner going to make me and my team look good? And that's my starting point actually. There were a couple of things with PeerSpot that I was really attracted to. They understood the space. That was really, really important. And they understood it fast and early. And they thought very similarly to how we think. The second thing was the structure of the business. Here was this very well run, very efficient, very pleasant to deal with, very professional, but a real business. And with some of the other peer sites and some of the other review sites, we just didn't get that feeling from them early on. But this was a business that was committed to peer-to-peer reviews, committed to technology, and had structure, funding, great people, and understanding around them. And that actually was the thing that really turned the needle for me in the end of the day, is this is a business that I believe in, and fundamentally, when I go to battle, this is a business that I want on my team. Well, we've pivoted very, very heavily into voice of customer. We've pivoted very, very heavily into talk to customers. So we encourage prospective customers of our business to talk to customers because predominantly the market we're interested in is managed service providers. And managed service providers trust one thing in this world. They trust managed service providers. And the work we've done with PeerSpot, where we have heavily reviewed the MSP space, we are now using that as a direct sales tool. So when we get into conversation and someone says, compare yourself to product A, B, or C, or tell me how good you are, our go-to now is our co-branded reviews with PeerSpot. So our simple answer to this is, hey, you don't have to believe what I'm going to tell you. You don't have to listen to our marketing blurb. You don't have to believe the sales guy. Here's a third-party, independent partner of ours, and here's what they found out from your cohorts over a phone interview where it all comes out. We can talk about everything in the product. And it has been such a powerful move for us, and it fits with some of our key beliefs in the business. We're a business that believes in integrity, trust, and these are key things. So we have the integrity and trust to let our customers do the talking, and PeerSpot is the facility to get that out there. Having the ability to talk to someone like PeerSpot about how our peers are using areas like buyer intent and new areas where we mightn't have that knowledge in-house, it's invaluable. Well, have you considered looking at things and doing things this way? Here's an idea we have. Here's a concept. Here's how other people are driving growth using buyer intelligence. Sometimes we don't have that intel in the room in TitanHQ. We're a team of 15 marketeers at the moment. So having the ability to have a partner that will sit and maybe sometimes bring the horse to water, that can be very, very helpful. We're very, very happy with the investments we've made with PeerSpot. They've paid off. We're doing very well. So that then allows us to be freer and move forward on these newer initiatives as well. So as marketing director of TitanHQ, our fast-growing cybersecurity business, I am very, very happy to recommend PureSpot. I don't think I'd recommend it to any of my close competitors because I really don't want them to see the benefit that we are seeing of this. So I don't think I'd even mention it to them. But if I was to say why, I think a very interesting fact. If you come into my business in the morning and walked the floor and walked into the CEO and said, Ronan, do you know what PureSpot is? He would know, and he would know what we're doing, and he would know the impact. If you walked down to the SDR team and you said, boys and girls, do you know what PureSpot is? They would know what PureSpot is. They would know where it plugs and plays into our GTM, and they would show you their PureSpot data. If you walk to the sales floor, to the big sharks who do all the deals, they would know what PureSpot is. If you walk to the product floor, to the geniuses who make the products, they would know what it is. This is now a term, a partner in a business that's ubiquitous within TitanHQ. And that's the greatest credit I can give to them because there are very, very few partners that we work with that would get to that level.